Maybe. Are we? Maybe? Kinda? Sorta?
Okay.
Maybe. A little bit.
You know I'm gonna have to go that way.
I know. Okay, so...
This is why she's not live right now. But she is. Something. I don't know.
Yeah. Not really 100% how many people are going to actually come in, but I wanted to kind of do like a little behind the scenes live.
You guys will be live on the next video because I'm recording it right now.
So we are replacing the frames on our 90-gallon Kelly tank from Kelly Foreman. Top and bottom frames both need to be replaced, which is why I am not going to actually do a full live, but as you can see, he is currently heating everything up so we can pop this one off, and then we are going to put the new one on and let that sit for a couple of days, and then we will end up flipping it over and
we're flipping it over tonight.
Whatever. We're gonna end up doing this.
This is getting done.
It is what it is. So let me see. I'm literally just, there we go. I'm literally just live from YouTube. I didn't set up anything on StreamYard because I didn't plan on doing live, but then I saw that Stephen P actually ended his stream. So, Select Pet, that's not actually a hair dryer. That is actually a heat gun. I have a hair dryer, but he probably would have completely annihilated it doing this. But yeah, that is that's actually a heat gun. So Skipper, hello. Mark Storlson, also hello. Select Pet, I said hello to you.
Hey Skipper, hope everything's going good.
So, I mean, not the most interesting stuff in the world, but I just kind of wanted to pop on for a minute.
That's not plastic.
Oh, Select Pet says, I know I was joking. Okay, well, thanks for that, I guess. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes of what's actually going on here, because this 90-gallon is going to take us some time.
And you guys will be in my next video.
Yeah.
Which will be out either tonight or tomorrow.
So we're actually recording him doing this, and so, yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, it's starting to come up.
Fun times, guys. Fun times. I don't know what any of this means. Oh. We don't want that. Okay. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, hello and welcome. Just giving you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes of what we've got going on with the 90-gallon, redoing the frames. So he's trying to heat the seals up on everything, and then we're going to pull that off and put the new ones on. Mark Sturlson, there it is. I use the wife's hairdryer to warm cast bullets prior to pan lubing them.
What?
Mark Sturlson says, I lost it again. I use the wife's hairdryer to warm cast bullets prior to pan lubing them.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means, but cool beans.
Basically does what I do, and I use your hairdryer, but you got mad and started yelling at me for that.
Well, because it's a good hairdryer and you're going to ruin it. It's not meant for that.
But it works.
It's meant for drying hair. Okay, so, yeah. Other than that, not really a whole lot going on. We're just trying to work on this because I'm going to be actually working tomorrow afternoon, so we're trying to get this done while we actually have a chance. Mark says it's not, no, a hairdryer is not meant for all of this. You're going to wear out that hairdryer so fast. No. It's meant for just drying hair.
No, it's good for so much more.
No. Select Pet says heat gun is genius. Last one I removed frame from, I tried brute force, didn't work so well. Yeah.
The last couple I've done, I've had to do that. It sucks.
So this one actually does have some cracks, which obviously is why we are replacing it. Because it sat in Miss Kelly's truck for quite some time before she actually realized, hey, the metalheads live really close and I can give that to her. So we were replacing the frames, which is fine because, you know, if you think about it, we're still ahead. The tank was free. The frames, and we actually bought 3, but the frames still were right just over $100. I mean, we're not, for a 90-gallon tank, we're still not hurting at all. Mark said if it wasn't meant for that, why does it work so well? Listen.
Exactly.
I know you men like to do really weird things and, you know, redneck things. Hair dryers are not meant for stuff like this.
Just like if it wasn't shaped like a taco, why is it meant to be eaten? I said that way wrong too.
So much for families and fish keeping, I guess, right? Whatever.
I didn't say what I was saying.
Go with the crowd. It is what it is.
Shaped like a taco.
Oh my goodness, you guys. So, don't even ask what the oven is meant for. Select Pet, I don't. It's not going to let me rotate the camera the way I want it. I don't even want to know what you have possibly used your oven for that it is not meant for. Don't want to know.
I stuck a bowling ball in it once to get all the oil out of it.
Although, to be fair, I did put a pair of shoes in my oven once because if you do that and it's the right kind of material for shoes, it will shrink them. Or not shrink them, stretch them. If you do it correctly, you can stretch them and make them more comfortable.
Or you can just buy the right size shoe.
Without you having to, like, go through that wearing in, breaking in part where your feet absolutely hate you. So, Mark says, I have a toaster oven for powder coating cast bullets.
Yeah. And that probably works great too.
If that's all you use it for, then fine. But if I'm cooking and you're doing things like that in the same... No. Just no. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Well, this is going to take forever.
Yes, it is.
This tank's not very old. I can tell you just by that glue is not letting up.
So, the silicone is not loosening up like we thought it would. That sucks. Select Pet says, my feet hating me. When I turned 40, my whole body declared war on me. So, I mean, I get that.
Alright. We're going to go with the full thing.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably a horrible idea.
Uh-huh. Caged Aquatic says you need multiple guns going to speed it up.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
That.
Unfortunately, we only have one.
But
we're not using my hairdryer.
Is that really?
It is. And a really big oven. I mean, you would need like an industrial restaurant size oven for this big boy, because that's 90 gallons. That wouldn't work. So, ooh, I see where it's kind of...
Yeah, it's the outer edge of it.
That might help, though. Paint booth. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even have a garage. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. How about some acetone? Funnily enough that you say that because
Well,
he did actually
I have some.
buy acetone.
But the concern I have is this is the base of the tank, and I don't want to get into the actual seal of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Is my main concern. And it's me, I'll get into the seal.
That, for sure. Caged Aquatic says, I would try a putty knife with the heat gun. So, that's actually not a bad idea, but if we're going to do that, then I would have to end this live so that you can do the heat gun and I can do the knife, or the other way around.
I'm just kind of like digging the seal off the glass right now.
Basically, just trying to loosen everything up, and hopefully the outcome is what he's looking for. This is interesting,
I've never done
guys.
the bottoms. I've done the tops, and usually I just rip them off because they're usually shattered and cracked so bad that you can. Ding. There's a label. Okay.
This is definitely an interesting adventure.
What does that say? Scott K.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Scott K, for doing a great job.
Maybe too good of a job. This is definitely, forgive me for you guys seeing my fingers in this, but we're doing this from my phone directly from YouTube and not StreamYard like we normally do. Dave Farrell says, cut it with a hacksaw in a couple of places and snap it off.
That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing.
He may end up doing that. And hello, Dave. John Larson says a brick works. So, John, I don't know if you caught, like what we're actually trying to do, but we want the tank to actually still be functional. And I feel like a brick would...
I think a brick would probably be counterproductive.
I don't think that would work. Carlos said turn upside down and use goof off. Let it sit 10 minutes. Should break the seal. So it is already upside down. We're doing the bottom frame first.
I'm just worried about using stuff like that because I don't want it to actually get into the seal
Right.
between the glass.
We don't want to compromise any of the other seals in this tank. We just want to break the seals on the frames. So, I don't know how well this is all going to work.
Probably not. Me.
He may end up going the way of Dave Farrell and using a hacksaw and just cutting it in pieces. Caged Aquatics asks, how steady are you with a Dremel?
Not good enough. I want to do that. Plus my Dremel's at work.
And that would mean unlocking gates and turning off alarms, and
That's with all that.
that's a lot. John Larson wants to know, was the tank leaking? It was not. So I don't know.
We don't know because when the tank got dropped off, I noticed all these cracks.
So yeah, let me see.
Yeah, because there's a big crack right there.
So you got a giant crack right there.
Right here.
And if you come over here, there's also a crack.
If you can actually
And then
see it really well right here.
Where his finger is, yeah, you can actually see the space in between there.
And there's a spider.
So
Dead now.
as far as we know, the tank holds water, but the frames are just
Spiders don't like heat.
very cracked. So, where did that go?
The glass is in excellent shape.
Dave Farrell said after you cut, slide putty knife under and pop it off. So yeah, we might go with
I
that.
think I have one.
We
I
might
know
go
I
with
do
that.
at work. Butter knife. Butter knife is the same thing.
Yeah, so I'm not. This has been an adventure. You got the fish back there just staring at us, wondering what in the world is actually going on right now. There's a lot of motion and commotion that they're not necessarily used to. They're not used to all of the activities, so I think they're a little like, what in the world? But, and I'll actually show you guys. I think I can get in there pretty good. Yep, that is one of our 3 axolotl babies. She's actually not a baby. Her name is Freya. She belongs to Junior Metalhead. And as you can see, she most definitely has a chunk out of her tail because we had her and another female together and they did not get along very well. So she's moved. I don't know where he ran away to. Carlos, try a hot putty knife. So we don't have anything like that. We've got the heat gun. We've got some razor blades. But I mean, we're kind of working with just bare minimums because most of his tools are at his shop. John Larson, yes. Dave Farrell actually said the same thing. He said to use something to where you can cut it off in sections and then pop it off of there, which we may end up doing because I think the heat gun thing is just going to take a lot longer than he is willing to put into it. So, I don't know. We will see. My arm is getting super duper tired. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, Select Pet. So we know that they can be cannibalistic, and we also know that they're almost like a betta in the sense where some of them can be put in a tank together, and then some of them, they just are not meant to have tank mates at all. Unfortunately, we had to find out the hard way that 2 of them they were just not okay with having tank mates. So they're all 3 separated now. They're all 3 separated now. They're happy. They're healthy. They're fine. We did all of the treatments required to get them to grow back their little limbs that were missing from them trying to eat each other. But
I'll give you one good guess on where my putty knife's at.
work. Did you break that or did you break that? Oh, this is fun.
Not really what it's meant for, but it's working. Sorta.
This is
Ha!
kind of scary, guys.
It shouldn't be. It should only be mildly scary.
This is a little bit scary, guys.
I just want some of it to come out.
So, I think we might be getting into something where he's going to need me helping him, either holding that heat gun or something. So, I am going to pop off of here, but just stay tuned for the video that he is going to be putting out on this. My live stream, probably part of it will be on there. You guys will hear a little bit of it, whatever. Thank you guys for coming in just to see it. I apologize that I did not have the chance to actually do a full families and fish keeping. But I do love all of you for coming in and just saying hi and checking out what's going on. I will see all of you next week. Definitely we will see you Monday. All of you have a good rest of your weekend and have a great day. We will see you later.
See you guys.